Hey, this video is going to be about the upcoming presidential election in 2016 for the United States of America. It's going to be asking questions about basically what is a person's character, and how is it formed, what role do ethics and morals play in forming a person's character. So let's watch a little video.
No, I have great relationship with God. I have great relationship with the evangelicals. In fact, nationwide, I'm up by a lot. I'm leading everybody. But I like to be good. I don't like to have to ask for forgiveness, and I am good. I don't do a lot of things that are bad. I try and do nothing that's bad. I live a very different life than probably a lot of people would think, and I have a very great relationship with God, and I have a very great relationship with the evangelicals, and I think that's why I'm doing so well with Iowa.
The life you have now, when you say that you try to do good, that sounds very different from decades of tabloid media coverage in New York, in which some of your wilder escapades were about.
I'm talking about over the last number of years.
Okay.
I've been, I'm leading a very good life. I try to lead a good life, and I have. And frankly, the reason I'm doing so well in Iowa and leading the polls, including the CNN poll, where I'm 33-20 in Iowa, that's it. And by the way, one of the things that I didn't like that Ted Cruz did was that he said, "Oh, he's doing so well in the polls." But he's not doing so well in the polls because nationally he's.
So that had stemmed from a question that Donald had been asked previously about if he felt that he needed to be forgiven for anything from God, and his reply was, no, he was a good person. He didn't need to be, felt the need to be forgiven for anything. So Donald, he just feels like, he's a good person, and so I just wanted to bring up another video recently from Hillary Clinton. Let's see what she says.
In '76, Jimmy Carter famously said, "I will not lie to you."
Mm-hmm. Well, I have to tell you, I have tried in every way I know how, literally from my years as a young lawyer all the way through my time as Secretary of State, to level with the American people.
You talk about leveling with the American people. Have you always told the truth?
I've always tried to. Always. Always.
Some people are going to call that wiggle room that you just gave yourself.
Well, no,
always tried to.
No, I've always...
Jim said, "I will never lie to you."
You're asking me to say, have I ever? I don't believe I ever have. I don't believe I ever have. I don't believe I ever will. I'm going to do the best I can to level with the American people.
So that was Hillary's response to if she had ever lied to the American people, and she said no, she never had and never will. So that brings up the question: well, what is your character? And we see that it's defined as the way someone thinks, feels, and behaves, a set of qualities that are shared by many people in a group or country, a set of qualities that make a place or thing different, or places or things. So when we say, well, what's a person's character, we just mean what makes up, what makes their personality, or how they think and feel and behave about something. So as we see with Donald and Hillary, they feel like they're good people. They don't lie. They do the right thing. So that would be their character. They would be good people. So we see that those are good people, and they have character in their own eyes because of what they believe in there. And was just looking up the word ethics and what it meant. So ethics are a system of moral principles, the rules of conduct recognized in respect to a particular class of human actions or a particular group culture, moral principles as of individual, that branch of philosophy dealing with values relating to human conduct with respect to the rightness and wrongness of certain actions and to the goodness and badness of the motives and ends of such actions. So we see that that in forming a person's character, that their moral principles have to do with that, and that would go along with, well, they think they're good people and they haven't lied. So that brings us to morals and how they tie into a person's character. So moral, of relating to or concerned with the principles or rules of right conduct or the distinction between right and wrong. Ethical, expressing or conveying truths or counsel as to the right conduct as a speaker or literary work, found or on the fundamental principles of the right conduct rather than on the legalities, enactment, or custom. Capable of conforming to the rules of right conduct, conforming to the rules of right conduct, virtuous in sexual matters, chaste, of relating to or acting to the mind, feelings, or will, or character. So someone's morals, when in conjunction with their character, would have to do with doing the right thing or conducting your manner and your actions based on what you feel is right or wrong, and so with Hillary and Donald, I guess they would argue that they have good, strong moral character because of their ethics and the way that they conduct their lives. And so these are the two folks that are likely to be running for president of the country here in November, and these are the folks that we'll be essentially going to cast our vote for. So I guess you have to decide, what kind of character do these folks have, and from what they've said so far, they would have us believe that hey, they're just perfect little angels out there, and man, either one of them, that'd be great running the country, folks. They've never lied, and they're good people. They don't do anything wrong. So yeah, I'm not the judge and the jury of these folks. I do something wrong every day, and I've certainly lied. But I'm not afraid to admit those things, and you see with these political characters, I don't know if they can have the truth in them. It looks like so. Just know that when you go to the polls to vote, you're going to be voting for two little angels. So either way it goes, we're in for great times ahead. God bless.